Here we are with our zipline, teleport, and jump pad asset. Taking off here in the zipline. Got a little bit of judder here. Devin on the laptop. Bear with me. Go into the teleporter there. Pop out. Now here we have a jump pad. Now we're going to cut it out here and go to the dual screen here. We got two clients on one dedicated server. Just showing you here zipline and the teleporter, of course, are network ready, as is the jump pad. Now the jump pad is two-way, so you can go either or, as well as the teleporter. Now the zipline is not, of course, because it's gravity assisted, so you can't go up the zipline. Now here we're going to show you kind of how this blueprint works. We're pulling out the blueprint here, defaults for the zipline. We're going to pull this to the edge here. Let's get our camera situated. Now we're going to grab the spline point. Now you could have a straight cable if you want, but for this demo here, I'm going to Alt, click and drag out, give me some spline points. Now you can use as many spline points as you want. I'm just using 2 for this demo. We're setting down the end base here, snap it to the grid. Now we're going to grab these spline points and we are going to make a nice little curve of our zip line, simulating that there's weight pulling down on it. Now this also allows us a lot of freedom to give us the exact shape we want of our zip line. Maybe you have in your level some overhanging trees and you have to duck below those. The zip line really helps. So we're going to jump in here, go down the zip line, see, follows our exact spline that we put together. Alright, so here we have some different speeds. We have slow, medium, fast. These are in the blueprint for you to customize yourself. I just exposed 3 of them for the designer. Now we switch to the teleport. Automatically locks down to the grid. Location's a little off here. We don't want this hanging off the edge, so we're going to pull it back. Now the spline component does not matter in the teleporter. We don't use the spline at all to move the player. Now we do have an end base, and after this video I have a start base rotation as well. So you can see we have a big red arrow there, which will face which way you exit. When you exit the teleporter, which way do you want the character facing? So here it looks like we're going to test it pointing straight out. So we are going to jump in here, go into the teleporter from any 3 angles, and we will come out the direction that we set up our teleporter to face. Now also the teleporter here, we have some values down here. We have the glow color, low intensity, and high intensity. Here we're putting it to 50 on both, gives a no pulse. But we'll throw this down to 10 and this one up to 100. Now we have a pulse between those. And of course we have a color picker here. So each individual blueprint, you can set the color that you want. So blue goes to blue, violet to violet, red to red. This will help you and the players in your levels know exactly which teleporter goes to which location. Now next here we'll switch to the jump pad. It has a different mesh, of course. I'm going to click on it here and come on down here. Now we're going to flip this base rotation back so we have a nice ramp effect here. Now the spline component's very important here. We use this to move the player. So we're going to pull this end base out here. Now again, as many spline points as you want, just 2 for this demo. It's easier and quicker for me. You might want to take more time to do. So now I'm just going to move these points around exactly the arc that I want my player to jump when he goes on these jump pads here. So just pulling this out here, try to get something nice and smooth. We'll jump on in. Jump pad here, and we'll follow along with that. Now the speeds, the slow, medium, and fast, again you can change to determine how fast this jump pad goes, and of course it's 2-way like we showed earlier in the video. Now the jump pad has its own color picker. Again, you can select whatever color you'd like, as well as the low intensity of the emissive and the high intensity. Right there, put them on 100, got a solid light there. And that's about all we got.